There we go. Good morning, y'all. We got VMC, Maple Leaf, Numismatics, Captain Vic 59, Chris Helms, Robert Bruce, JC Likes Pam. There we go. I didn't finish last week's box for myself. I did start on it, but still got some rolls to hunt for that, so I'm going to kick off hunting those rolls. There are 3 boxes to choose from if anybody is interested in rolls. And for now, we're going to be hunting what I had in last week's box, see if we find anything good. Zoop. Make sure we're focusing good. Yeah. So far, no finds in that box. But I'm only like 20 rolls in or something like that. I don't remember. Hope everybody's had a good week. Not the NoFG. And not the NoFG. And not the NoFG. But yeah, I can go through these while we hang out. If your significant other is mad at you, it's because yesterday was Valentine's Day. Took my daughter out for some pho. That was both of our first time with that experience. It was good. It was really good. She had a really good suggestion, so really glad we went. That was a good time. Partway through, I dropped one of my chopsticks and took on the challenge of eating it with just the one chopstick. I think I did okay. I did go get some forks. Was a brisket, pho, and the pieces of brisket that were in there were just huge. I needed something to help me tear them up into smaller chunks. All right. Yeah, I'm doing this just like I would a hunt and get through 5 rolls and then put any of those DDO candidates under the scope. There we go. No silver still. So last week we had the box purchaser, no silver in the box, no NIFCs, couple of miscellaneous finds, nothing crazy. 72D, not the NoFG. Michael Rose, good morning. Oh, just live hunting my personal box. While we hang out. Anybody do have any awesome finds for the week? Anything like that you'd like to share? Go right on ahead. $88. Not the rotated die. That is a proof. That is an ugly proof. And there is the S mint mark. It's a 1980 ugly proof with the Ring of Death. So it has been through it. But we got a proof in that box. All right. Dang. We got a 72D, not the NIFC. This box has had more 74s than I'm used to. Nothing wrong with that. And take a look at them. Oh, nice. A Buffalo on the Hunt for JC Likes Pam. No dates, but it does have the D mint mark. Boom. Maple Leaf Numismatics, how you doing today? I don't know why I looked at both sides that time. No indicators there on the end god. Got indicators there, but it ain't it. Yeah, I got about half the box left after these 5. It really does not want to come loose. There we go. Oops, 72D, not the NIFC. Another 72D. Oh, it's a dreary day here, and it's got me feeling that way. Just a light drizzle. It's been kind of off and on since last night. And we got an NIFC. What's that? 03 Denver. We got that. We got a proof so far in this box. It was just waiting on y'all to witness it, I guess. I didn't have anything up until now. 72D, not the NIFG. Wait, whoops. That is also a 72D without, or it has the FG thing. Boom. Come on. There we go. $72D, no FG is not what we're finding. $77D, which is the 3rd one in this box. Not that it matters. Ah, not the no FG. 72 Philly. Oh. JC likes pans. Got 5 rows left to open in his nickel box. You got more goodies in there, JC. No, no. I almost lost it. Almost went everywhere. $72. $71D. A lot more 72s this go around. Come on, open says me. Another 77D. Oh, wow. I'm up to 4. $72D back to back. All have the FG on them. One day we'll find another. All right, that was another 5 rolls. Done 10 rolls fairly quickly. Alone 73. Nice. Nice. It's always nice finding the fresh ones that are a little older. It's like, I think where I struggle at with those in my book is the 80s. There is, what was it, the 79D. I think I went through almost 20 boxes before even finding a 79D nickel. And even then it was beat up. I didn't even put it in the book. It did take a while to find one worthy of at least going in the hole to hold the spot. Last 72 here. Just a handful of 71s. And last one. Fairbanks Finds, what's going on, man? Just that never finished that box from that we picked for me last week, so that's what I'm doing now. Hunting that. I got 3 boxes to choose from. If there's any interest in rolls. Then we got last week's box plus. This is like 2 weeks ago box. Right here. We got last week's box plus 2 this week's. And then last week we got a NIFC and a proof so far. Hope you're doing all right today, Fervid. 82 and 86. Living the dream, he says. Open sesame, come on. Yeah, JC's nickel boxes seems to be looking better than this one. He had a Denver minute Buffalo. We have the die rotation. We don't. But no date. But Buffaloes are always a fun find. Yeah, nice 91 Philly with full steps. Let's go. Come on. There we go. Mostly somewhat. Feeling a little sluggish today. Not sick or anything. Just the weather. But at least it isn't snow. It's rain. I will take that. That snow stuck around here for way too long. Copper Out Coins, good morning. Good to see you. Yeah, I'm ready for spring too, Fairwood. Lucky James Eller, good morning. Nice, JC. I'm glad it upgraded your book, man. Always fun feeling to find an upgrade for your book. Oh, now we find all the 71s. I know Ron had, I think he had been sick and then slipped and fell on the ice and hurt his back. He's kind of been on bed rest the last couple streams. There, Lucky James. So we got VMC here. Hopefully BH Ringer's doing all right. But I've been kind of away from it all for a bit. That's ugly. Not ugly enough, but it's also pretty. Yeah, no 74s in those ones. Boom. Yeah, I got everything ready to rock and roll. Except the audio. I didn't realize that it switched it back again. It switched it from my headset mic to system default. And for some reason, when it's set to default and the mic on my headset is the PC's default, it doesn't pick up this mic. I have to manually set it. I'll try to remember that next time. Mark Spofford. Oh, Ferber said Ron's at a coin show today. That's right. He was talking about a coin show this weekend. And Mark says Daytona 500 marks the first day of spring. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'd forgotten about that. As you do when it's something not around you, but I think you guys are somewhat close as far as the border goes there, Fervid. I think that still counts as in your area, if I'm not mistaken. But I appreciate that update. If he's out and about going to the coin show, that means he's doing better. PH Ringer, he's doing all right enough to be here. Good morning to you, sir. Hope all is well in your neck of the northern hemisphere. Hopefully the toonies have been good to you. And last one of these. Oh, wow. Nice. That's a lot of silvers. That's awesome. Yeah, for those of you just joining us, I'm just hunting my personal box. If there's any interesting rolls, we'll get through that, but let's go hang out, hunt some halves. Giveaways are still on the table. Says we got 21 here, but just 11 likes. Sounds to me like we could be getting close, potentially getting close to the 25. We got in this personal box just an NIFC and a proof so far. And that FG is ever present on that 83. There's a 74. We like to see that one. And another 83 with the FG. Let's see. Let me get through this roll real quick and address your question there, Farbit. So do we have 3 boxes to choose from? I could look into how much that would cost to send up to you and go from there. So I've definitely got like US based shipping kind of baked into it. The price. So, but yeah, I hate for stuff to get lost like that, especially when I do like well, with the price of silver being up, and then I do like the mystery pack. Let's see. Click on that. Go over to there. Yeah, let me get signed in here. Kind of put together a fictitious package here. There we go. All right, give me just a minute here. Let's try this. Ooh, I don't know that I can do that through here. Ooh, I can't. Click on this. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out cost. Try this. That's not working. Oh goodness. Let's see. Letters, packages. All right. First class package, service. I'd have to fill this out at the post office too. All right. All right. So I'm looking at $19.40 at a minimum, which based on their, and that would be first class package international service. There are and that is, sorry, the delivery speed varies by destination. There's Priority Mail International, but your package won't be over 4 pounds. And then for Priority Mail Express International, 3 to 5 business days, starts at $62.70 shipping. So I would say for first class package international service, that's your best bet um, for what we're doing. There we go. I'm gonna read a little bit more on that real quick. And it includes tracking and insurance up to $100 for non-negotiable documents, up to $200 for merchandise. That was the more expensive. Here we go. This one I'm looking for. Goods up to 400. I click that. Let's try this. There we go. I am pulling all that up right now. I know y'all can't see it, but that's because I'm going to be using Fairvid's information real quick just to get an idea of what it's going to be. Oh. Working on that right now. Oh, come on. Now I have to Google something. I don't remember that. Oh, that is right. And click that. I'm gonna try this. Okay. One moment. Yeah, if I declare this correctly, it won't let me send it this way. Oh goodness. Oh, wait, maybe it will. Let's try that. Yeah, do that. Mm-hmm. And yeah, it's gonna take me a minute to figure this out. Um, yeah, it won't let me add that as an item. I'd have to, huh. So you're probably looking at like 60 something dollars for shipping there, Fervid. It's not letting me use this even though. Let's see, let's close that. That and that, so I don't pull that up on the live. There we go. All right, hey William E. You got it, T-Rep. Good morning to you, sir. That kernel's collecting and detecting, and it's not letting me scroll all the way down to the bottom. There we go. That's a good idea, Lucky James. Yeah, I'm getting caught up. Hey, 74 deeds. Fairwood was making an inquiry, and as far as box purchases, I don't think that's I'm trying to think. So Fairwood only got about half his stuff last time, and was looking at sending it a different way, and it's going to be so expensive. I don't think it'll be worth it. It's much easier to send from Canada than from here to Canada. And it's like, now I could send it out stamp mail, but I know you didn't want to do that. But if I went with anything with tracking, it would have to be, yeah, we're looking at starting at almost 60 some odd dollars. Uh, I don't know, Fervid, I don't know if I feel comfortable taking that. I'm trying to think though. Let's see, four. I mean that's up to you on whether it would be worth it, because that's adding a lot to the cost for like shipping, as far as what I say that I'm gonna include in your package and whatnot. So if you did four no frills at a minimum, you're looking at $240 value um, being shipped at a minimum. I know. Let's see. I think Furbit. I think before I did that, I think what I want to look into is oh, on the frills. So then you're looking at 440 in value, roughly, or or more. Um, and yeah, I'm not sure that I'd feel comfortable taking that much of a payment in order to do that. Yeah, it's definitely going to be better to send a bigger package. Um, just not having done that before, so I'm not 100% familiar with the process. Like dude, I really appreciate the offer. But what I will do um, is look into that deeple people. Look into that a little bit deeper, and yeah, go from there. Because I think I'm looking at a minimum of, well, I already closed it out. Because I didn't want to accidentally pull your address up on screen. But I'm thinking it's it was like 69 and some change or something like that. Um, let's see. Let me just do this. What? Where'd it go? Yeah, I clicked on that. There it is. Yeah, because it wouldn't let me do the first class international. I would have to be the I think priority. Let me read that up real quick. Oh, that's a little cheaper. I didn't see that one. Um, no, that's not gonna work. Let's try this one. Hmm. I'm looking through it. Hmm. It's doing that again. So if I did that, doo, doo, doo. I think what I'm gonna do, Firebird, is look into that a little deeper off stream, and I will shoot you an email. Um, I may feel better just going down to the post office and talking to one of those guys down there. No, hey, no problem, man. I wasn't doing anything but hunting my own coins. Um, yeah, and I know coining around. I agree, William E. He's the expert shipper. He knows the ins and outs. Yeah. Um, you, more copy. Yeah, no, I really appreciate it, and knowing that, that's something I will definitely look into. Also, with me pretty much having doctor's appointments every Friday for the next few weeks. Um, I think I want to kind of limit my time of going to the post office for that. Yeah, I do here too. Uh, Usually it's stuff I can shove in like a letter and send up. Um, so I don't mind doing that at all. Um, that would be a lot of time invested too, which right now I don't have a whole lot of. But I think let me wait till one, I'm gonna look into it, and two, I'd feel better waiting until I've got more time available on Friday/Saturday, because I've pushed a lot of what I get done on Friday into Saturday with these appointments. Um, yeah, there is 74 deeds. I've got three to choose from. We've got last week's box. Right now, I'm hunting like a 2 weeks ago's box for myself. We got it last week's box and two boxes from this week. Um, Let me pull that up on stream. I am gonna finish these set of 5 rolls. It'll bug me if I don't. Um, there's that. There's my email. There's my PayPal. I think cash. I can just do like this. I can't remember. It's been a minute. Or was it links? I don't remember now. I'll get it figured out. But yeah, there's Cash App, but I just thought I had that in my thing. Apparently I don't. Let me know if that works for you. It's used goods and services. But yeah, I've got Cash App too. And I don't have that memorized, so I'd have to figure out what I do with my phone and pull that up. But yeah, I'm gonna get through these 3 rolls, rehunt the DDO candidates, clear the board, the physical one, the online one stays at 0 because this is a personal hunt. We'll clear the board and we'll get you taken care of. I'm thinking we're still gonna be at no silvers from 2 weeks ago from those boxes. All right. But if you'd rather do Cash App, let me know and I will get that link for you here in just a moment. Yeah, sorry y'all, I'm kind of all over the place with that, but definitely something I want to look into. Another 77D out of this box. Let's keep that stack there. Not something we find a whole lot of. We've yet to find a DDO on that. Such a small sample size at just a few of those coins a box. All right, last roll from this box. Then I'll move all this out of my way. Oh, I appreciate it, 74 deeds. Nick Molinar, it's going all right. I'm just feeling a little sluggish with the rain. I did wake up a little late. I didn't wake up till a little bit after 10, so. But I mean, it's already almost noon, and I still feel about the same awakeness wise. Oh, 72D had the FG. Darn it. Oh, 88. Not the rotated die. Another 88 with not the rotated die. Something else we haven't found. Alright, I got an FG showing there. Alright, let me run through these rehunts. I'm going to put that NIFC in proof from this box with the 77, since I'll do those when I'm finally done with it. I'm going to rehunt these DDOs real quick. Thanks so much, 74 Deeds. And then, no, this is your first time getting something on the stream. I don't think you've won any giveaways here. Uh, shoot me an email with your address so I can get that out to you. I'm gonna try and get yours shipped out on Friday. Something like that. I don't feel comfortable leaving it in front of my door for pickup. And also, let me make this bigger. I'll make this go a little bit quicker, just because I can see it better. It's so dirty. Um, Also, I ran into some issues with one of the drop boxes getting pickups. So I prefer to just go directly to the post office, and I'm fine scanning it and dropping it in the night box. However, most days, by the time I get off work and get over there, it's full and I can't even open the box to drop it. So I don't want to promise anything, but I would prefer to ship stuff out quicker. But I think I've just relegated to stop wasting trips over to the post office and just stopping by there on my way to the bank on Fridays. That's what I try to do. Or like I did this weekend, I had to wait until Saturday to make that trip because I was on such a time crunch on Friday. Um, these appointments have just taken up a lot of my free time. It's not even something I can take care of on a lunch break. 30 minutes from lunch, and I am 20 minutes from with traffic, I should say, outside of traffic times. I can get over to that post office and back in about 25 minutes, but with lunchtime traffic, it's about 20 minutes each way, which, um, yeah, that'll eat into my attendance, and due to my health issues, my attendance is already in trouble, which is cruddy. Um, Two of those days is actually on our HR department for like unplanned time off. Like, bro, I was in the hospital. Um, y'all should like they contacted me or tried to contact me while I was in the hospital, and then I tried to get a hold of them back because I was in the middle of getting an MRI. I missed the call, and they never actually got back to me. So when I showed up to work, they're like, "No, you can't be here. You don't have an authorization to return." So I had to go to the doctor and get an authorization to return. So that day that I came back actually counted against me because I came back. Had I not came back, it would have been included in my it would have made me qualify for the FMLA and all that. I just wish there was state laws that covered that because our state law is that it is all right. Brain part. Sorry, I just got a text from my daughter's mother. That totally just derailed me. I found my phone. And I got your stuff, 74 Ds. We will get into your box here in just a moment. But yeah, had I not gone back, there we go. All right, so it looks like, ooh, all right, so order of business, 74 deeds, someone sent before you. Um, he who shall not be named sent before you. So, that person will get a box pick first, and then we will get into yours 74 deeds. Um, yeah, mine's right across the street, but I get off work at 4:30, and it is 5 o'clock by the time I make it here. Um, yeah, it's the okay, cool. The uh, the traffic just leaving the building at work is what takes so long. Like I can spend 15 minutes in front of work. Like I've left work, got in a car, left the parking lot, and is still sitting in front of my building for the next 15 minutes. Okay. Well, let's see here. Here, your options are MB1, MB2, and last week's MB2. So your pick is first. If you want to let me know what you want, I can go ahead and grab that. And I'm gonna go ahead and get my stuff out of the way and keep an eye on chat so I can just go ahead and grab yours. Let me know which one you want, good sir. Yeah, I appreciate you doing that, 74 Deeds. Man, it does not like when I block the light. It flickers so bad onto the camera. Boom. It has been an interesting morning. I've learned some things. Not enough, but I've learned some things. While y'all are doing that, I am going to text her back. Ish. Um, so she knows when I stream. And she texted me 2 minutes into the stream. That's fun. Yeah, hmm, T45. Yeah, just waiting on that pick and I can go get it. 2 minutes in, but no, I didn't have my phone on me, so I got that from both of y'all. All right, I got you, and that's what I'm gonna take care of, right? Seems to always be the case, but it's not a big deal. However, it's something that she should have, information she should have given me before today, but that's okay. It's not a big deal. It's just like, you knew this before. Why didn't you tell me before? Oh, I'm struggling. All right, let me go get the boxes in order. And while I'm getting the boxes in order, no, there's something I needed to do first, or I'm not going to remember to do it. All right, let me get that taken care of. Go. Yeah, I don't like leaving money in the PayPal account. Let's see. There it is. There we go. So I want to get that taken care of. I've just heard too many horror stories of people having it like held up in for this, that, and the other reason. But there we go. Oh, they do. They do. They do. But is probably what happened was 11 o'clock hit. She realized, oh, he's streaming, and I didn't tell him this, that, and the other. So that's what she did. I know how her memory works. That's most likely exactly what happened. Um. Oh no, you're good. I don't think you have anything to pick because there's no longer any shuffles. Um. And then your package was just sent out Saturday. Shoot, I didn't send you the tracking number. I'm all over the place. I'll be right back with the box. All right, here we go. There we go. FYI, these boxes were dropped. This one did not bust open. The other one did and was taped up by the Armored Car Service, which was Garda. This one's not repackaged. Let's do this without those things in the way. Let's see if we got anything ender-wise. And I didn't really spend a lot of time looking through the holes on the bottom of the boxes this time. Actually, I spent 0 time looking. Oh, we got lucky lint in that one. Hopefully it's actually lucky. I don't see anything this end of the box, and with 2 people in on this a little, so I'm gonna be starting a little late. I think I will have to set the rehunts aside and rehunt them off stream. We'll just bust into these rolls. Oh. Zoom back down. Everything in order. Uh-oh. No mouse. Bad mouse. Move my keyboard over there where I could type. All right, the ends we saw. And the ones we didn't. Don't see anything. All right, here we go. Where's the beef? Wrong channel, Ethan. That's on Coining Around. He's got that clip. What's up, bro? Hope you're doing all right, man. Jimmy Lakari, how's it going? Welcome in. And we are at the 25 likes now. I'm going to kick off that giveaway after this roll, and then we'll pick a winner after these 5. First 5 in the box. And first roll of the box, we already got you an NIFC. So at the frills tier, you can set that aside, save it for later. Cash it in. 72D's got the FG on it. That E3 has it as well. But yeah, 70. I think that's another NIFC right here. Nope, it's not. I lied. It's a 2021 Denver. That's not what you want. Ron Pierce made it in. Hey, Ron Pierce. Whoops. Let's get that likes started. Let's get this box updated, or the board updated, rather. Yay. 1 roll in, 1 find in, and giving away. We're going to get the 25 likes giveaway started. So once I'm done with these rolls, we'll get the end of month and end of stream giveaway started as well. But 25 likes is going. So type that into chat and that'll get you entered. And while y'all are doing that, we're going to find some finds. Hopefully that first roll is a sign of things to come. Looks like that is picking up the entries. Yep, we're good to go there. Let's see how quickly I can do 2 boxes. 72D. Now I think I'll hunt your 73s and 74s live, 77s at the end of the box. Unless I start having a ton. This looks even across the board here. All right, roll number 3. Hey, Yanni. Ah, he's been on the phone with his boss. The grandkids are over. That makes for a fun time. You got a blue one. You got a blue one. And it's a 1985. I blew it. 71D. Oh, 01, not quite there. 2000. Yeah, like the 71, 72s, and 73s are even. I've got 4 apiece right now. Lick test. Are you volunteering for that? KCB, welcome in. Vincent C, welcome in. Oh, whoops, forgot to check that. Man, not much in that roll. All right, roll number 5. $72D. Nope. 99. A lot of 90s. Go ahead and look at your 74. Get this one out of the way. View the 73s here. This one's been marked. We look anyways. Never know when somebody makes a mistake. All right. And then your 72s and 71s. Let me get something to take care of that. Trying to think of a way to make it quicker. All right, here's how I can make it quicker. Boom. Boom. And after every 5 rolls, I can just dump those into your bags. All right, still got the 25 likes giveaway going on right now, but if I can get a number in chat between 1 and 10, first number we're going to add to February's end of month giveaway, and the second number will kick off the EOS. Boom. So we got a 6 and then a 7. 6, 7. I had to do it. EOS 1 for today. All right, let's do 6 shuffles on the prize wheel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Ooh, I just realized that is up a little high. All right, so I'll be pulling from the die chip slash crack coin thing for the end of month giveaway. So let's just do this. Let's pull it now. All right, and I got a few on the top. So let's do it like this. Here's the box of them, which I gotta fill in, but we're gonna grab this. Boom. Well, looks like that's what I picked. That's what's going to go in there. I think there's an actual separate slot for this thing, but they're together. So we got a leaky bucket, barely, and then there is the this is the minor variety DDR 029, and it's gonna be hard to see in the flip. There's extra metal. So on the left window square, you can see like the extra outline inside the window. And then for leaky buckets, there's your die chip. So we're going to do a leaky bucket. DDR029 quarter. And we got 4 nickels in there already. Next weekend we will add the final end of month prize. There we go. So there we have it. Our end of month giveaway so far. We got 2 Buffaloes, a 2024 P&D nickel set, and a 41 Philly nickel, and a leaky bucket quarter with a minor variety DDR on it. That's a fun one. Now to add the first prize for the EOS, which was 7 shuffles. And then we're going to pick a winner for 25 likes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Here we go. It's going to be, well, we're going to have to do another spin. Because we just added EOS 2. I'm going to cap it there. 2 EOSs for today. I'm hoping to have time. Nope. I'll do that Saturday. Okay. I can do that. I can make it work. All right. Thinking out loud. Spin again. So both of these EOSs will be equal. Almost. We're going to do the bonus wheel with 7 shuffles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So a bonus wheel is going to throw the die crack nickel on there, and I'll do that after my hands are clean because those have to be flipped up. Those are tubed. So we're going to do die crack nickel times 2. And that'll leave me with 3. No, 2. I want to save one for me. Whatever's left in the tube will be fine. It's just an example of it. I think it's neat. Yeah, it could be a strike through. But those have to be flipped up, so we're going to pull the Wheaties real quick. All right. All right, here we go. Boom, boom. All right, EOS 1 and EOS 2. Nice. They both landed the same-ish. All right, EOS 1 is going to have 1942 Philly, and EOS 2 is going to have a 1940 Philly. 1942 P Wheatie plus 1940 P Wheatie. Come on. All right, that is set. Now we can do the 25 likes giveaway. Good luck, everybody. 21 entries so far. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. KJ in Ohio. Getting a lot of those giveaways. Congrats, KJ in Ohio. So let me know how many shuffles you'd like. And we'll get you added. And then we'll get another number in chat and we'll add to the EOSs. 3 shuffles. Let's get you 3 shuffles in there. 1, 2, 3. Because that first prize was just to start them. Looks like you're going to get a dime. You get 3 shuffles here. I've only got one of the barber dimes left. 1, 2, 3. So that will just be a spin again slot if we land on it and then have to spin the dimes again. Mercury dime. All right, let's see what kind of merc you got. Murky. So it looks like you're going to get a Focus Denver minted 1942 merc dime. So you get a congratulations, KJ in Ohio. Get that in the envelope for you. Do our giveaway send outs at the end of the month. All right. Let's get into it. And then JC Likes Pam said 3 shuffles for adding to the EOSs. 1, 2, 3, spin. And it looks like we're going to get a dime. 3 shuffles. 1, 2, 3. If it lands on barber, I will spin again because I can't do 2 barbers. Almost, but we're going to get 2 rosies out, 1 for each EOS. So let's grab the rosy tube. There we go. Rosy tube, EOS 1, EOS 2. Oh, that's a dirty one. All right, EOS 1 gets a 1960 Denver dime. And then looks like EOS 2 is a 51 Denver rosy dime. Nice. And we can get back into the hunt. We're all caught up on everything, I think. All right, so congrats again. Looks like the EOSs are doing well. We got 30 likes so far, so we'll do our next at 50. Hey, Otis Coldren. Welcome in. And then we will get into rolls 6 through 10 in this box. It's slow going. Like, granted, I already did like 15 rolls from the personal box at the start of stream. All right. Oh, yeah. The ends we saw and the ones we didn't. Because, yeah, I just looked through the bottom of the box to make sure it was there. That's just the dirty edge. Just the dirty edge. It's okay. It's okay. Calm down. It's not this roll. This roll is not the one. 73. 71. Another 77. 72. 72D's got the FG. Next up, Buffalo Pickle. Nice, not a bad box, JC. Wish it had some more pickles in there for you, though. Or some key dates. Semi-key dates are just as exciting. That's just my personal opinion. Alright, we need some goodies for this guy. Nothing. Well, nothing from the edge. No die rotation. Oop, there's an 88, but no die rotation. Been seeing more 88s as of late. Usually it's just a handful per box. I feel like I'm getting at least one every roll now, on average. Hey, Silverman92, aka Old Bell, I appreciate you stopping in. I hope your day is as great as our first roll was of this box, because it had an NIFC in it, which is awesome. It's fun finding stuff in the first roll, and hopefully that sets the tone for the box. Alright, they magic markered the crap out of this thing. Alright. Nothing to search that roll. Roll number 10. Nothing. 88. Bloop. Not it. Alright, here's your 71s. Gonna put those in the bag. And your 72s. I won't have to make this big for the 73s, so I can knock them out real quick. 4 of these. Come on. Nothing. Have a good lunch, Fervid. We'll see you in a bit. We're going to get into rolls 11 through 15. Next up, let's roll the enders we saw and the ones we didn't. Dang it. $73 there. Another 77. Two, one. And we are just, what, 35 subscribers away from 500. And I've got some stuff to go with. I will do a special giveaway for that. I'll do the announcement once we're there. Make it official. I know William E. donated an ounce of silver back when silver was just 30 something dollars an ounce. That's in there. I'm gonna match that plus TBD. Well, more like TBA. It's been determined. I've had some stuff set aside for it. $72. 71. What's a nicer 96? 72D, not the NIFC, and 71. Don't make me regret it. I'll try not to. Like if something happened, I'm just like, I'm done with YouTube. I'd just send it to you. But I don't foresee that happening. So if you can convince people to keep unsubscribing. But yeah, it's been a minute. You're like, yeah, I'll donate for that. Man, I really appreciate that. That is awesome. All right. Very generous there. Yeah, I mean, we've got the charity chest, which in May for Memorial Day, we'll be doing a auction from the charity chest, and that will go to benefit the Gary Sinise Foundation. And then we'll start saving up for AFSP again. And then I do have the hiccup of prepping to move, maybe. I do have the whole mystery component of whether or not I'm keeping my position or not. I've kind of identified a person who I think may be the primary cause of my stress. And does it work? Unfortunately, I can't do much about it. But they technically don't belong to my line. So if I keep him from running off new hires, he can go back to where he came from, and then I don't have to mess with that anymore. And then maybe I'll be all right. But I don't know. I had a day earlier this week where he was pretty consistent with basically being insubordinate. That's just the easy way to say it. It's a lot more complex than that, but that's what it boils down to. He's somebody that just likes to stir the pot. So I do have that coming up. I don't know if I'll be able to move. I've got like a little under a month to figure that out. But if I am moving, then probably won't be streaming on the weekend that I move to get everything set up and all that. All right, we saw all 10 ends of those 5 rolls. Let's find silver. We owe this guy some silver pines. Well, none in that roll. 74D. What was that? 73 Philly. Okay, we're good then. But yeah, if I don't know, I'm kind of hyper focused on that one specific problem, and maybe if I attack that, maybe the stress ain't so much. Maybe it's not too bad. I'm also not covering my boss's job. Just he's good and well. Been back for a while. So I do have a short week coming up because let's see, not this coming up week, but the week after. I got like a 3-day work week. Should be finding out about raises soon. Lots of good things coming my way. We'll see. But yeah, that short work week will be, they want me to fast for 24 hours before doing blood work again. See if I actually need to be on cholesterol medication or not. Even a small dosage, I think, is keeping me from being back at like a full 100%. Previously, they had me on max dose from the hospital had me on max dose, and I wasn't able to lift much of anything. I mean, even my arms were a struggle to like lift up. It made driving my car feel like it did not have power steering. It was it got rough, and once that stuff started building up in my system, it got rough quick. But doing a lot better now. I just feel like I'm like struggling to get back to a full 100%. I'm at like 98. So we'll see. I'm looking forward to that, the results of that blood work coming back. But I am not gonna go work a 10-hour shift and not eat that entire day. I'm gonna have to stay home. Have a nice, hey, a proof. It's a dirty one, but it's a proof. Could have been in the pudding. Who knows? You got you a proof and an NIFC. Yay, another find. Boom. Uh, yeah, I'm definitely not going to go work 10 hours on an empty stomach. No, thank you. I will sit here. I will hunt some coins. I will probably play some video games. Whatever I can do to keep from eating. But yeah. Yeah, I'll get better, but I'd like to come off of this cholesterol medication. Now, I've never had an issue with that, so it was a shock to suddenly have high cholesterol. Um, but yeah, that I don't remember if I talked a lot about it when I went to my cardiologist. He said I got a nice healthy heart. It's strong like ox. No, he didn't say that. He said it's strong. Strong like ox. There we go. I like to add that in there for some reason. Alright, got a couple 74s and 73s to check out. A bunch of your 71s here to look through. Let's get these under the scope right quick and get into the next 5 rolls. So yeah, I'm hoping these numbers come back and it's good and I can come off of that medication because I know that's what's keeping me from being at 100%. I'm almost there. It's much better than what it was what I was on before. Almost there, just not quite. All right, we get through these 5. We're gonna be halfway through your box. Well, no enders on the bottom. They can't all be enders. I wish they were. It'd be great. Got a little spoiled in November, December with those proof boxes. Hey, we got another NIFC. We got a 2017 Philly minted NIFC. Boom. Add that to the board when we finish this roll. Three finds. Much better than last week. by one. Both finds last week, I think, were miscellaneous. This is. We can do it. I'm not going to say anything, but I'm usually wrong. We'll get there when we get there. Ooh, I need to scooch those. 72D, not the NoFG. Another one. The same disappointing results. 73D. Wait. There we go. All right. 34 likes. Hoping for silver. Not finding it in this roll. Maybe it's all on the right side of the box. Saving the best for last. Come on, box. 91. 72 was kind of ugly. Another 77. That's your third. Or a 77D, rather, to be specific. I think you need 9, though, to hit the bonus. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's 9. And not 8. I believe 8 is what we got last week. All right. Oh, William E., that's funny. You won't have me bidding on auctions for a while, unfortunately. My focus is being able to keep doing this every week. Man, these so I can get through with these onslaught of medical appointments, because these copays are killing me. Pokays. So I'm taking a step back on my personal stuff. That's a lot of 72s there. Chunk of 71s. We'll rehunt these later. Right, we'll go ahead and do your 73s and 74s now. 77s at the end of the box. Excuse me. I'll tell you what, we are going to get a big gulp of coffee here in a moment. And I think when the clock strikes 1, I'm actually going to start a fresh pot of coffee. Get that brewing. Ooh. Next 5 rolls, the enders we saw, and the ones we did not see. We see them now. They are not exciting. It's what's on the inside that counts. But sometimes the outside's important too. For example, this roll here from one of my personal hunts. We got a 40% ender. It's got to be 40. But we'll hunt that at the end of the year and give away the ender. Oh, nothing good from the edge. Couple of 71s to peep out. A few. Couple 72s. One of these, another 71. And oh, we did have an ender. It's an '04 Philly. No ring of death. Hey, hey. 3 NIFCs. How do you like them apples? You like them in a pie? You like them candied? How many? Uh-oh. I knocked something over. I heard it. It said kathunk. What on earth was it? Let's see. My phone is standing. My drink is unspilled. And every roll in front of me is standing vertical on end. Oh, wow. All right. These tubes don't double stack that well. It's one of the tubes of NIFC or satin finish halves. I'm not sure because it's toward the back, but it fell off of the tube it was stacked on top of. 96. Oh, 72D. Not the NOFG. Oh, you guys can't see that. I'm like way off to the left. 2020. I don't count that as NIFC due to the mintage. 88. Moment of truth. No, it's not the rotated die. 73. Oh, how many did I save up so far? Ender rolls? Just the one. That's all I've gotten this year. I haven't been picking up any boxes other than halves that have been huntable. So just the one ender roll. And of course, you know, if you purchase the box and you got an ender there, well, I mean, we're hunting it. So those ones don't get saved. But I mean, I don't think we really had ender rolls this year. Just literally that one. I think last year we had a couple of 40s as enders. We had a war nickel ender. And then I saved a roll that had like I want to say it was like a 40 something nickel on the end. I don't remember. I think this year I've got some 83s cents to open and see if we got any copper ones. They're in their original rolls. Kind of similar to the 82s that we did the last 2 years. So, that $5 pickup has I've been able to stretch it out. For doing stuff with them. 72D. Oh, the FG is there. 88. Not rotated die. 72Ds used to not see a bunch of them. I feel like I'm getting like 1 or 2 per roll nowadays. Alright, 71s. 72s. Get quite the bag going here. 73s we'll look at. Nothing there. No 74s that go around. Alright, we got 20 rolls left, including these 5. The ends we saw, and the ones we did not see. Next roll. Let's go. Silver. Nothing. Nothing. Well, no silver. There's coins there. There's definitely something. I'd be pretty upset with an empty roll. 01. Dang. Almost made it. That's looking pretty good though. And that 83 has the FG on it. Oh, give it back. 34 likes. 16 to go to 50. Can we do a 50 likes giveaway? We can if we get to 50 likes. Boom. Oh man. Come on. Oop, that's a 72. We want to take a closer look at that one later. 72. Hey, a 74. Would you look at that? Would you look at that? 71. Boom. Oh, no actual boom. Although I have missed 40s by the edge. Come on. Now. It's not fair. They're supposed to be silver. 72D, but it had the FG on it. Boo. Hey, another one. Same result. All right. And the dirty coin. The edge is hard to read. Well, I wouldn't know. I don't read coins. That's the mint's job. Ha, ha, ha. 71. 71. Like that dirty one was the 72 there. It looks like it used to have some paint on it. 73D. 72s go in the bag on the right. The bag on the left gets the 71s. And we'll get your 74. And a few 73s right under that scope. Get a closer look at these guys. See if we got any doubling of the die. It only took you a minute to get that joke? Yeah. It only took me a minute to come up with it. No, I'm just kidding. Came up with it on the fly. That was quite the ride. Alright. Nothing there. I am thirsty. I just realized there was incorrect information on my screen. There we go. Use this. There we go. 15 rolls left. That lucky lint was at the very end, so hopefully it pulls through for us. And no enders from the bottom. Oh. Well, that went flying. Alright. Couple to start with. 71 and 73D. 72D's got the FG on it. Plain as day there. Okay. Oh, 72 Billy. You can go through rolls a whole lot quicker when, half to 75% of the roll isn't 71s and 72s. Let's go. Aw. Come on, Silver. Show your face. Do it. Show your face, Silver. I'd be happy with just one silver in this box as long as it's a Benji. All right, come on, box. Let's get him the silver he deserves. Yes, sir. Come on. 72. What are you talking about, Deeds? They're all they've all been Kennedys. Silver Horse, welcome in. Silver Horse would like to see a 63. That it's not a Kennedy. It would be a Benji. 72 there. 98. This box has had some decent looking 90s in it. And a 71. Well. My first box I live streamed, the first box I live streamed had Benjis and Walkers and Kennedys. Got the box from the bank. Actually, I went to my normal bank to pick up my box, and she's like, "Oh, I forgot to order." I'm like, "It's all right, no big deal." So I went to another one of the branches up the road and asked for $50, or actually, we got this whole box that we're gonna send back because dude never came and picked it up. I was like, "I'll take the whole box." They're like, "Are you sure it's $500?" I'm like, "Yes, I am sure. I will take the whole box." And when I got to my car, put it in the seat with the holes on the bottom facing up, and saw a Walker Ender, and I was like, "Ooh, this is gonna be a good box." And it was. Yeah, we got a couple finds actually on the board. We got twice as many finds as last week, 3 NIFCs and a proof. I'm not counting what we found in my personal rolls from earlier, which was a where did I put it? A proof and a NIFC. So personal hunt had this NIFC and this ugly proof with the Ring of Death on it, of course. And we've got 3 NIFCs so far, an 04 and 17 Philly and a 2010 Denver. And then we got this proof here, 72. Here in this box. And then we got another box coming after that. I'm going to try and get through it quickly, or get through them quickly, but I do have to step away, start that pot of coffee. Clean up the hands to do that because they are quite nasty. But we've got some lucky lint sitting on top of one of the last 5 rolls, and I'm really hoping that's where the silver has been stored for this hunt. All right, let's get your 72s and 71s in a bag. Boom, 71s. So, what do we got? 10 rolls left in this box. Whoops. That's your 71s and 72s. About equal. Boom. Yeah, I accidentally brought wrong size poly mailers, and these have come in handy for bagging up these rehunts. All right.
I did say when it hit 1 that I would be doing AFK. So, away from keyboard. All right, ends we saw. The ends that we didn't. Dang it. This one had a little piece of cardboard in it. Looks like from the box. Nothing on those edges. Hope you had a good time at church there, Copper Owl Coins. Appreciate you jumping back in here. I'm wondering if my daughter will be okay with ordering pizza for dinner. Um, is Pizza Sunday for Copper Owl Coins and family, I think. Um, and every time he talks about it, I'm like, man, I wish I did the pizza. I think that's what I'll do, but I'm going to go pick it up. Save a little bit of money. It is right across the street. Ooh, Colonels collecting and detecting. Welcome in. If I missed you earlier, I apologize. Joe Minnick, I missed you earlier too. There you are. Welcome in. And Copper Owl Coins has verified it is indeed a pizza Sunday at the Owl House. Ooh, I'm gonna look at the roll. All right, no silver in that roll. I don't like the way that sounds. Owl House. It sounds too much like outhouse. Hmm. Hmm. We have to think about that one and rephrase it. Come on, something good. Another 77D. You're up to 4. You got to get 9 to beat last week's 8. But I mean that was your own number that you set, and then that number resets on the 1st of March when you go back to 5. Roost. Thank you, KJ. Yeah, the owl roost. I like it. And no silver in that roll. Buddy, I am hoping all the excitement's still left in the box for us. Hoping that we get you there. Oh, forgot to check for the rotation. And, of course, wouldn't you know it, it's aligned properly. Another 77 Denver. You're up to 5. We don't got much to go, but I've seen a lot come in certain chunks of the box. We got 12 rolls to go, including this one right here. Ah, the barn owl. I think we just got a dirty edge there. Yeah. Dang it, I got excited for a second. Oh, I could see it's not a 40 better on the screen than I can in person. That's craziness. What's also crazy is this is the only rehunts I found in this set of rolls. Three for rehunts in this set of 5. Okay, make it 4. 5. They're all 71Ds too. 6. 7. Might just set a new record here with. Oh, there's a 73. What rehunts for a set of 5 rolls? Goodness. Got Smaug in here. What's going on, Smaug? I hope he does. I'd love to see it. I mean, I've got the RFT nickel mat here. But what would just be really, really, really nice is if I got a box of nickels that was circulated. That's what would be really nice. Oh, I miss it. It's been a while. I think we just got another dirty edge again. Missed the nickels. If I wasn't trying to watch my spending, I would Here's where all the rehunts were in the last roll. 72D, not the NIFC. But what, trying to watch my spending right now? I would probably get on eBay and buy a sealed bank box of circulated nickels. I would pay up for doing the hunt. Now I understand why people buy them at those prices. Because at some point you're just like, all right, guess I'm never hunting nickels again. All right, let's check your 73s. I'm going to go ahead and check the 172 here as well. Because there's like one. Well, we did pick up several of the 71s, so we'll save those for later. Let's check your 72 right quick. We got 5 rolls left in the box. All right, we're going to bag these 71s up here. Make sure I still put 71 on the left. I did. All right, last 5 rolls. Coming over with that lucky lint right there. Hopefully it's indeed lucky and doesn't let us down. I might have a short roll though. I'm not going to weigh it on screen. No, it's not short. Yay. A couple years ago, we had 40. Show that. There you go. I don't know why it held that one for review. I can't possibly imagine a world where that would be offensive to anyone. Yeah, it is hard. Usually I'll hunt, and if something exciting happens, I'll look. But yeah, trying to chat, be involved with the stream while you're hunting, yeah, that is difficult for sure. 78D. There's nothing to look for there, but I don't see too many of those. An O2. Philly. We got another NIFC. You are up to 4, good sir. That's your 5th find of the box. 4th NIFC. Oh, okay. Wait, what was this one? All right. No 71s or 72s in that roll either. Just a couple 73s. 3 rolls remaining after this roll. Makes me want to go hunt the change in the car. Yes, it should. Should. Mom says she's got a whole bunch of change she's going to bring up here next time. I'm like, oh boy. It's just, oh, no, we're not there yet. It's just that, it's a daunting task just to sort all the stuff, but no, it does sound like fun. Oh, 83. Oh, it's got an FG on it. Dang it. That's all right. It looked awful. All right, here comes the roll with the lucky lint. Come on. Do your magic, lucky lint. Get the silver to appear in the roll. It didn't work, but I've seen it where it happens in the next roll or the roll after that or something. It's at least in the box, but this is all we got left. Wait, what was that? 72D. That's why I looked at the reverse. Oh, that's just PMD behind his head there. That it will be a rehunt though. Hopefully we get you something in the rehunts. Don't always find something, but when I do, I found it. Another 72 and another 71. That's why this roll, there's so much excess on one end and not the other. That's why it looks short. Second to last roll. Nothing. 72 there. 74D. 72D. It's got the FG on it. 72D again. Nope. Got a 71D there. All right. Can we get last roll magic? Can we get last roll magic? Oh, that didn't do anything, but come on. We used the Walker magnet. Should make a Walker appear. We were hoping for a Benji, but at this point, last roll, it needs to be a Walker. Forbidden Planet, yes. November through December, we had several. All right, no silver in your box, buddy. I'm sorry. We'll get that sorted shortly. Um, yeah, we had, I want to say three 1970 proofs and one 1970 Denver um, that we found uh, within that series of boxes that I was getting from the bank. They had dumped a ton of NIFCs, satin finish, um, as well as proofs. And yeah, I think each box I was getting like one or two 40s, but they were like they had just hit circulation. They were in great shape. So, but yeah, we uh we had some awesome boxes there for a little bit. Tons of proofs, like 50 something proofs in one box. That was insane. All right, we're gonna check out your 73s. Save your rehunts for later. I'm gonna start a pot of coffee. I gotta wash my hands. Then I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna put those die crack nickels in the EOSs, or wait, was it the EOS? Or I'm gonna put them in the appropriate envelopes. There we go. Since I will already have clean hands. All right, nothing there on your 73s and 74s, but we will get into your rehunts throughout this week. I want to try to get you sent off on Friday. And if that doesn't happen, it'll happen Saturday. Um, so with that, you'll be getting a. I'm over here looking for your stuff. It's already sent out. Let's get you a different color than what we're using right now for the current stream. Get you some orange. I'll write the name on it in a minute. 215. So you're gonna have your mystery pack. Um, and I wish I would have wrote this before. Um, at that price there, which oh, you did? I didn't. What? When did I send you something, Copper? Oh yeah, that's right. You won that giveaway. That's right. I forgot about that. Okay, nice. I'm glad you got it. All right, so you'll be getting the mystery pack, which is a $110 value, at the price of $77.32 per troy ounce. That's the price. So, quick question. I can send you your proof. If you want your proof, I'll add that in the envelope as well. You got 4 NIFCs, and with Frills, you can bank these for later, or there's not a whole lot I can do with this, but you can bank them for later, or I can send them to you. As much as that topic is disgusting, Forbidden Planet. Um, Unfortunately, it does bring up a lot of political things. So, not something I would like to discuss on this channel, especially with it being family friendly. Just haven't welcome to the channel and everything, but haven't seen you here before. I want to just make sure you've got that heads up. We do keep things family friendly here, and that's a very adult topic. We'll put it that way. Um, but no, I concur with your sentiment there. But yeah, I want to keep that kind of talk. Like that could bring politics into it, and then we try not to do that here too. Um, yeah, I'll leave it at that. So, all right, but no, I agree. I agree with you. Let's see. We have a box coming up for 74 deets. Um, so you've got MB2 from this week, um, or last week's MB2. So this week's or last week's MB2. Let me know. And then for this one, for this box, um, if you just let me know what you want to do with your NIFCs, um, all right, no worries, Forbidden. Like I said, that's just kind of as grotesque as all that is. That's kind of like borderline on that. So I appreciate it. Uh, let's see. People will people. There we go. It brings up big feelings. There we go. But yeah, if you want to let me know which of these, what you'd like to do with these, trade them, keep them, send them to you. Uh, I can, oh, I can do that via email if needed. I know you've got the volume on low. I know you can see there's no name on this. I know the name. All right, I will put these in a good place. These are actually in decent shape. Um, I might see if I got a better 04 for you since that one's all marred up on the front. So what I'm going to do is, all right, plus 4 NIFC. Uh, it's all good. It's all good, T-Rep. I am going to be stepping away to start coffee after I wash up. Um, and get a couple things in order. We've got a couple hours left in the stream. I did kind of run through that box quickly due to the lack of 71s and 72s in the box. Now there was a decent amount, but still. And then plus the proof. Let's throw that in there. We got to look at your 77s before I do any of that. Cool. Um, yeah. What was it? Yeah. All right. Let's get these 77s under the scope, and since that's all we're doing, I'll just make it enlarged and encharged. Yeah, I don't have any spare 87s, unfortunately. When I find them, they're in other people's boxes. I've got some for me personally that I found in personal hunts before I started streaming. All right, last one, and your total was 5, so this would have been that's the bare minimum for hitting that bonus 40%, but Yeah, we'll send your NIFC, we'll send the proof, and then your mystery pack, we'll send that as well. Now I'm gonna never show this envelope on stream again because I gotta put the name on it. All right, set that off to the side. And for right now, but yeah, I've got all these NFCs that were basically um, kept aside from those crazy boxes that we had. So what I'm doing with those, since those are kind of donated to the channel, is I can trade those out for some beat up ones in the box hunts for a bit. That won't always be on the table, but figured it's the least I can do. Send you something that's been purposely scratched up. I don't want to do that. All right, that is all set, other than the trade out, because I'm not doing the trade out like this. All right, y'all. Have fun. I'm gonna be gone for a few minutes. I'll be back. Boom. When I get back, we will have 74Ds pick his box. Be right back. And I am back. All right, let's see. Old box number 2 from 74 Deeds. I'll go grab that real quick. I missed that when I glanced at chat. We're coming back. A nice cup of coffee. All right. I will be right back with old box number 2. All right, last week's box number 2. I'm going to scooch some stuff out the way. Raise that up a little bit. Oh, flip that over. Come on. Really? There we go. There we go. 50 rolls. I don't see any silver enders. Oh, a lot of reverse facing. Mostly oldies. All right, 42 likes. 8 more. We get a 50 likes giveaway. Nice. All right. All right, 74 Deeds. Let's get your first 5 rolls out of the box. Or I'm going to do my best to get them out of the box. Come on. There you go. All right. Get reset up there. All right. The enders we saw and the ones we didn't. Good luck, 74 Deeds. Okay. I was making sure I didn't forget to unmute the mic. All right. Good to go. Good to go. All right. Nothing in the first roll silver-wise. But let me start off with a couple. Few. 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 to rehunt just out of the first roll. Oh, speaking of which, I'll get the bags together for your box after these 5 rolls. That's what I'll do. Yeah, that's a lot of my boxes end up being that way. Tons of rehunts. But we can get into, may be able to get into some of the rehunts. Let's see how this box goes. 72D. FG is there. There's a 74. Another 72D. Not the no FG. Good, because I threw it. And not so many rehunts in that roll. First roll was loaded. Roll 3. Roll 3, no silver. And 73 Denver. 72 Philly. 3 Denver. 4 Denver. 1 And that's going to do it for that roll. All right, we're in roll number 4. 7 likes to go to hit 50. Nice. Let's go silver. William E has his fingers crossed. William E, did you already go on your cruise? I can't remember what you said the dates were. I remember that it was this month. 88, nope. 72D's got the FG. Oh, I got back yesterday and in recovery mode. Man, you must have partied hard then. Hopefully it was a good cruise. You had a good time. It sounds like if you're in recovery mode, you had a great time. Although it could be wrong. There could have been something else that happened. Hopefully it was a good one, man. 72D. FG is there. 71, 74, 71. All right, you got a ton of rehunts in this one, man. 74 deeds. Got the rehunt box. 73. All right. This is all the 71s from your first 5 rolls. All the 72s. 73s. 74s. I'm just going to go ahead and hit your 74s and your 73s. I'm going to go on the full scope on this one just because habit. Old habits die hard. 74. Last of the 74s. Well, that's not the part of the coin we want to look at. That is. 73. Nope. 3 to go. Last 2. And finally that one. Nothing. I am going to go ahead and do your 72s from this set of 5 because there's literally 2. Your 71s on the other hand. Let me go get that bag. I might as well get both just in case. What did I do with the Sharpie? So I got the pen, and then there's the Sharpie. Alright. So I'm going to write small up here so I can reuse the bags. Whoops. And this is going to be... Okay, I can read that. That's all that matters. It's almost illegible. There we go. Slide the Sharpie in there like I should. Got my Copper Owl Coins pen. Finally uncovered that. Get these in the bag, hunt them later. Put those down there. Move the other ones off to the side and get the next 5 rolls, and we'll be ready to rock and roll. All right, the enders we saw, and I hate when it flickers like that. The ones we didn't. Here we go. I mean, they're cheap enough. I was just gonna. I think by the time I end up with a bunch of names on it, it'll start having like little holes and stuff in it. I think. But if I keep 4 of these just set aside just for this, I won't have to be so wasteful. But no, I didn't know if you did that with the Sharpie. It did that. I knew about the dry erase marker. I haven't tried anything on these bags. All right, 4 rehunts from that roll. Come on. Nothing. $72D. Oh, it's got the FG on it. Not fair. Well, that one's got a mark on it, but it also has the FG on the back. Hey, a 77D. Set that aside to get your total count for the end of the box. And hunt those live, or rehunt those live at the end. And just a reminder, if you get 9 in your box, you'll get a bonus 40, and that resets to 5 on March 1st. And we raise it up based on our finds. So if we don't hit it, it stays at 5 till we do hit it, and then the new number is 6, or, well, we went from 5 straight to 8 to 9 being the new number. So, wait, that has a Denver mark on it. So it's that one, that one. Excuse me. Oh, I got missing paper. Missing paper. Does it mean anything? Ooh, that's a fun one. Look, she's just trying to get you a custom job on there, man. Custom paint job. A couple of 72s in a row there. That is a nice looking 71. 74. Another 71. Got a 72D with the FG right there. Nothing else in that roll. Come on, silver. We want silver in the stream. 74D's first box. We gotta get him silver, or else maybe he won't come back. Rusted. There we go. Well, that's it for that 5 rolls. More 71s. I'm gonna go ahead and toss these 3 of the 72s in this bag. That's 5 total. Crazy. Alright, we got some other stuff to look at. It's gonna make this easier to look at. This one's colorful. All right, nothing on the 74s. A few of the 73s to check. And we will move right along. We need a silver song. Boom. Nothing there. And we got what we saw and what we didn't see. I'll get that open in just a moment. Drink a coffee. That's good. All right, Firebird needs to step away for an hour, get some stuff done, keep the window open. Thanks, Firebird. If not, we'll catch you later somewhere else. Oh, my eye just twitched. This one has the G on it. I'm sure the F is there too, just barely. Man. Another of those 71s. Another one. 72. Denver. Nope. Oh, they're starting to turn out like the last box. Less to rehunt. It was all in the first roll. Hey, going around. Welcome in. We got 5 likes to go to do a 50 likes giveaway and add something else to the EOS. Oh, it was all beat up. Doubt I'll find anything on that, but we're gonna look anyway. We are in box number 2, doing a box for 74 deeds. One to rehunt from that roll. Jeez. KJ in Ohio, he won the 25 likes. $72D. Nope. All right, 2 EOS giveaways. Double the treasure, double the fun. 74. All the 71s. Almost didn't need to do a bag for your 72s. We looked at the first 2, and now we've got 3 in your bag. All right, we'll check out this 1 and 1 on this 74. and 73. We'll get into the next 5 rolls. I've done 15 rolls so far. Enders we saw. And that was the bottom of the box. Let's go. No silver. It's been a silverless hunt so far. And some NIFCs and proofs in the last box. $72D has the FG on both of them. Nothing there. 72D's got the FG. And 83's got it as well. Papa Giorgio, welcome in. I hope I do too. I hope so too. I still have that personal box from last week to finish hunting as well. Yeah, we got a proof and a NIFC so far in it. I'm like halfway done with that box. Oh, I'm at mark. All right. All right. We're gonna find something. I know we're gonna find something. We got to. It's gotta happen for us. It's the rules. But you know what they say, rules are meant to be broken. I don't know why they say that. Alright. Man, 74 deeds. This box has been holding out on us. We're gonna say it like that. Dang. Still nothing. Oh, 74. Hey, we can look at that. Oh, that's wrong mint. Uh-oh. 01. That's the closest we've gotten to a NIFC. Here's a 77. Your second. 71s. We actually got a good chunk of 72s that time. Let's look at your 74. Nothing. And a few of the 73s. Nothing there. Last one. Nothing there. Oh, yeah? Yeah, I've been done here for a while. Oh, just picking up customer wraps. I'm getting better weedy hits on that, but alright, nothing on those ends there. So let's break into them. See See if it's got any cream filling. Oh. $72D. That's got the FG on it. Three likes to go. Think we'll hit 50? I think we'll hit 50. I think we can do it. I think we can hit 50 likes. I think we can add to those giveaways. Another 74. Another one. Two to go on the likes. I think we're going to do it. Richard Metcalf, welcome in. Good to see you, buddy. Hope all is well with you. The 74s. Finally, the find. 2011 Philly. Get that on the board now. Finally got something in your box. It's for 74 deeds. Two likes to go. Can we do it? I must put that in the wrong stack. Man. Hey, we did it. We did it. We hit 50 likes. I'll start that giveaway here in just a minute. Nice. Thanks, y'all. All right. We are going to start that. One moment. Giveaway. Giveaway. Try it again. All right, 50 likes is going. Just type 50 likes in the chat. That'll get you entered into the giveaway. And after we do the giveaway, we will add that 50 likes prize. Well, we'll add one more thing to the EOS. We got your 71s. We'll put those in the bag. 72s. They're stacking up. We got like 10 now to look through. And then your 73s, we'll go ahead and rehunt those. See if we get our miscellaneous. Well, we got some 74s to look at as well. Richard Metcalf, make sure you got a space between the number 50 and the word likes, or it will not pick it up. Brian Robinson, welcome in. Cammy King, we got Cammy King here. Mike Slice.
Good to see y'all. Appreciate you being here. There we go. That got you in there that time. Nice. Fine. This is the really good looking one, but it ain't the DDO. What is that below the 4? Nothing. All right. Couple more to look at. That ain't it. Last one with the ring of death. Also isn't it. 50 brownies. That's a lot of brownies. All right. We are halfway through the box. All right, here are the enders we saw, and then the ones on the bottom. Nothing. Tell them Roth Knight, good to see you. Welcome in. Let's see what we got here. Another 72D. 72 Philly. We can look at that one. And another one. Oh, we got an ugly coin here. Not that ugly. And it's a Philly. $20 entries on the 50 likes giveaway. We're going to be drawing a winner here in the next 3 rolls. Says we got 28 here with 50 likes. So if you didn't know it, you can type 50 likes in the chat. That'll get you entered in on that giveaway. And we'll be drawing a winner once I finish hunting the next 3 rolls plus this one. No, oh wow, I misread that. Novice Prep, welcome in. Welcome to the channel. Novice Prep. Nothing. Darn it. And that's going to do it for that roll. Just a couple of these rolls to go through, and we'll be drawing a winner. 22 entries. Thanks for asking, Novice Prep. Doing well here. I don't think I've seen you around before. So this is like one moment. Let me take care of something. So we've got it's kickoff with me at 11 a.m. Eastern time, and I normally go to. Been stopping earlier lately, but normally I'll go till 3 p.m. Eastern. And then we got Copper Al Coins. And he starts his stream at 3 p.m. Eastern. And he'll go to about 6:45, 7 o'clock. And then we got Coining Around that starts at 6:45 Eastern. And that's $half hunts all day usually. Sometimes we can't do the hunts, but most times we can. Most times we can. So between the 3 of us, you got about 12 hours of $half hunts
all day long on Sunday. Chew, welcome in. It's good to see you. See you, Chew. There we go. All right, after this roll, we're going to take care of rehunts. We're going to pick a 50 likes giveaway winner. There's your third 77D. 6 more to go to get the bonus 40. Make it even harder for the next person to get it. There's a 72, 71. All right, that's going to do it for the, whoops. That's going to do it for that roll. Get your 71s bagged up. Your 72s. Whoa. Almost dropped them on the floor. And we'll rehunt your 74 and 73s real quick. Then I'm going to take a big old drink of coffee and pick a winner. All right. 73s, we'll check those. 1, nothing. 2, nothing. And a 3, nothing. Dang it. All right. Coffee time, then winter time. Yep, I have dollar Sundays. All right. Here we go. 23 entries. Good luck, everyone. Let's see, we got 2 EOSs. So whatever we add after this goes on both of them. And I'm going to get a 25 likes, or a 25. What am I saying? I'm going to get a 50 likes winner envelope. All right, I got that out. All right, picking a winner. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good luck, everyone. Mike Schleiss. Congrats, man. I think I got your address. Pretty sure I do. 50 likes. 215. Just let me know how many shuffles you'd like. Eight shuffles. Oh, almost wrote down 8, please, instead of coming over here and grabbing 8 shuffles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I did cap that at 2 EOSs to start or earlier in the stream. So we're just going to spin that again. All right, we're going to do a charity chest spin immediately following the add to EOS. Spin again. Ooh, finally. Look what you got. Got yourself a war pickle. Grabbing the tube. So, this is what you're getting. A war pickle. Just pulled a random one out of the tube. Well, now if I could just close the tube up. Still gotta, oh, I didn't take care of the die crack nickels. That's alright. After the hunts. Right, here is your war pickle. It is a 1945 Philadelphia minted war pickle. And it's used.
Hey, how about the pickle? It's used.
Alright, so congratulations, Mike Schleiss, on your war pickle. Just a reminder, we send out giveaways at the end of the month. I'm a little behind on Canada just because of the international stamps. Yeah, we'll get there. We will get there. Now, we need a number in chat between 1 and 10. And then I can do shuffles to add to both the 2 shuffles to add to the charity chest, and then we're gonna do, or no, sorry, 2 shuffles to add to the EOS, and then 6 for the charity chest. Look at that. That made coining around happy. 2, 2, 2, right in a row like that. All right, 2 for the EOS. Here we go. 2 shuffles. 1, 2. Then we will do 6 shuffles and pull a prize for the charity chest. Looks like we're getting a dime, which we did that on 2 shuffles. So shuffle, shuffle. Do just have the 1 barber dime. It looks like we're going to be adding a Rosie to another Rosie dime to each EOS. I'm almost out of Rosies. I got 1 left after this. I need to restock dimes badly. It's all right. So here we go. We're going to add a 64 Rosie. And it is Philly minted. And then we will add a Denver minted 63 Rosie. And what was left? A Denver minted 63 Rosie. Yeah, I've got like 10 dimes left. I need to restock. Most of them are Mercs. So we got a 1964 Philly. And a 60 Denver Rosie dime for the EOS 1. It's also got a Weedy in there, and I got to take care of the strike through / die crack nickel. Then we got a 1963 Denver Rosie dime. EOSs each have 2 dimes apiece in them. 2 silver dimes apiece. There we go. It takes care of that. Now 6 shuffles. Let's add to the charity chest. Something else to auction off for the Gary Sinise Foundation. Oh, you guys can't see the prize picker. Whoops. All right, 6 shuffles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Spin. And what are we getting? All right, well, the box can't choose. The charity chest cannot choose. So I'm just going to spin that again. Since it cannot make a choice, and it really wants to keep adding that. All right, we're going to do that. Let's get a random one out of the box and put it in the other box. Let's get, what's this one? It's just a die chip drilling George, but you can see that without putting it under the scope. Actually, get that closer to the camera, so that'll be going in a lot there. So it'll probably be bundled with something else. And there's that. So we got a dime. We got like 3 40s. We got Faker half set, and some other goodies. Well, there we go. Well, back to it then. We got 20 rolls left. Hoping to find something more than just the NIFC. There's 74 deeds here. Looking at the opposite ends. Nothing. It's okay. Hopefully we got something on the inside. Then I can see chat again. There we go. Ah. All right. Bicentennial. Oop, 73. 74. I wonder what that brown one is. 72. Oh, that was the Denver minted. We just got ourselves a dirty 71D. That's also one. Heck, we might even have time to do some of the rehunts. We'll figure that out when we get to the end. Can run the EOS giveaway while that's rolling, or while I'm doing that, rather. $72Ds, got the FG, that's an 01. Another 71D and a 72 P. There we go. That's that. Nope. 72D, got the FG. Dang it. Not the rotated die. Oh, that's Denver. It's Philly, right? I'm remembering that correctly. It's the Philly with the rotated die. And that one was a Denver. I looked anyways. JC Lex Pam has moved from nickels on to quarters. Hopefully you find all kind of goodies in that box. I've got quarters I need to look at too. Not a box, just a customer wrap roll. So I can do laundry. Man, let's get something going. I'm not on a dry streak of boxes. $72D's got the FG on it. 72 Philly. Another 72D with the dang FG on it. Got a lot of those die polishing marks on it. Alright, 71s for rehunts. I didn't even need to label your bag. The 71's considerably more. Let's check out your 73 real quick. And for the 74s. Last two. All right, 15 rolls to go. The ends we saw and what we didn't. So next week there'll be whatever I pick up from the bank, plus the taped up box from this week. This week's MB2. $71D there. 72 had the 72D had the FG on it. $74D. Come on, silver. I need at least one today. Now otherwise we're starting a different streak. Man. 72D has got the FG. Now, 74 deeds for your mystery pack. You want me to keep it a mystery or show it here on the stream? You let me know. Right? Want to start a new streak today. 72D with the FG. Oh, 88. He says. Yeah, the other purchaser today, he chose to keep it a mystery for the last week's box. So, I mean, that didn't go out till Saturday, but basically it'll consist of 90% other than what I have to do to adjust it. So you could get a 40% half in there. Try not to do the war pickle thing for the mystery silver pack. I'm not sure that I have. All right, last of these 5. 81. Dirty 71D. Start a new stack. We got a lot of 71s out of this set of 5 rolls. No lack of FG on that coin. 88 with no rotated die. 72D. It's got the FG on it. Just because that's hard for me to see. There it is. Just because how dark it was right there in that spot. Alright, let's get your 71s bagged up. 72s. And let's look at the 174 we got there. All right, 10 rolls to go. We got these 5 and then the next 5. And that's going to do it. All right. We saw both ends of each roll. But yeah, if I've got time, which I do this stream, I like to give the purchaser an opportunity to see if they want the mystery pack to be a mystery or reveal it here. And so it's all based off the price that's listed here on the stream today, which I update that from Kitco. Which NGC's coin melt values are based on that as well. So I will go to NGC's melt value page, copy the prices into a spreadsheet, and finagle it around until I can get the total to equal 110. Obviously, it's not going to be a perfect 110, so it will go over by some amount. Yeah. That way, I don't have to keep adjusting like what you're going to get with your box purchase. It's going to be a dollar value amount. Now that is all kind of messed up. It's going to be a dollar value amount. So then takes the guesswork out of it, especially with the market being as volatile as it is. Although I think it was just like a 19-cent difference between this time last week, it has gone all sorts of up and down since then. So calculate it that way, then I pretty much know what shipping's going to be. USPS adjusting their shipping rates is a little more. It's a lot easier to deal with. Let's put it that way. But yeah, that calculates shipping price into there, and basically materials, and then anything left over it gets put into the channel for giveaways. So like, here's another 77D. You're up to 4. Can you get 5 more? Oh no. And there's a 73D again. 7 rolls left. But yeah, that's the way I do it. So if anybody wants it revealed, I'll do that process live so everybody can see it. If not, I think I will set aside a day to kind of do that. I would do it like as a video, but I feel like anybody who's interested is here at the live. It's crazy. I was looking during Kitco, or looking during the cruise because I'm addicted to Kitco, right? Oh, dude, I still haven't updated since it was at like 117 an ounce. I haven't updated my inventory spreadsheet. I was like, uh, that one copay ended up being a lot more reasonable than I thought, so I didn't have to sell silver to cover it and make sure everything else could continue on smoothly. Like I could have done so without selling silver, but I do like to have at least a few boxes for you guys to choose from, and that would have taken away from that had it been that original cost. And I think they just sent me the amount for like me being uninsured, which I wasn't and am not. So yeah, they sent me the updated thing on that. That was like, huh, that was amazing news. I was in such a good mood the rest of the day. I was like, I just saved $200. All right, 5 rolls left. We're gonna have time for rehunts. Get your 71s and your 72s in a bag. And if we're doing rehunts, I think what I'll do is do 74 deeds 1972 rehunts first, because then I'll be one less bag to keep track of. It's got the least amount in it. All right, last 5 rolls. Last 5 rolls, and I'm not. We're gonna save that other box as a box choice for next week. All right, the ends we saw, and the last one that we didn't see is a 98 Philly. All right, from here on out, it's what's on the inside that counts. You're okay either way. You can if you want. Tell you what I'll do. I will do your mystery pack live, except it won't be a mystery. I'll just build it out and not show the coins. So you'll know about what you're getting, but not exactly what you're getting. Like you won't know what year in mint or what have you. And like I might just use the Barber column instead of a Washington column. It's all the same silver content. So yeah, you won't know what you're getting, but you will if that's all right with you. I can go over that and go from there. 72. I can be a little bit more transparent with the mystery packs while still keeping the mystery packs a mystery. But yeah, you'll get at least 110 in value. It could be higher than that. We'll see where we're at here in about 4 rolls. But I am going to kick off the EOS giveaway and let that roll until I decide it's time to do it. Time to do the giveaway. So we'll do that at the end of these rolls. I'll get that started, and then I will get my spreadsheet set up because it still displays a certain someone's list of what I put in their mystery pack. So I want to get that squared away before I show it on the screen, because that is still on its way to them and they want it to be a mystery. So that's exactly what it's going to be. Mystery! 3 rolls to go. 1 NIFC in the whole freaking box so far. That means it owes us a lot of stuff. So is it going to pay up? We will see. Oh, man. Now we only have 2 chances left. Or 36 for counting chances based on each coin. Because we already saw 4 of those coins. And another 77D getting you to 5. See, 5 is a reasonable number for me to put for the bonus to start it off with. 71D. Now, there's still a chance for you to hit the bonus 40. Highly unlikely, but there's a chance. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Can't speak. All right, I can talk again. T-Rep says it's rigged, and he's over there roaring about it. All right, we got about half an hour left of the stream, and I think that's perfect for knocking out the 72s, the EOSs, and how I do the mystery pack. $88. Come on, rotated die. Darn. 72D, it's got the FG on it. 83 as well. And that one does as well. Dang. All right, final roll. Last roll magic. All I'm doing is wearing out the plastic on the screwdriver when I do that. All right, here we go. The slow reveal. Ba 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 da. Aw, dang. I was hoping the slow reveal would help make it appear. Didn't happen. Well, 74 deeds. I'm sorry we didn't find you any silver. And it's looking like just the 1 NIFC, which you can bank that to later with your frills options. Or you can have me send it to you. It's not an awful shape, but I'm pretty sure I've got one better in one of these tubes here in front of me. We do still have your rehunts to go through. 72s. Let me knock out your 74s and 73s real quick. Then we're going to get that EOS giveaway rolling. Oh, man. And on to the 73s, and then the 77s. We will go ahead and rehunt those 77s now. Well, not now, like after these 73s now. All right, nothing. And 5 77s. Here we go. Nothing there. Although I'm looking at a little bit of a harder spot. There we go. Nothing there. And nothing there. This one's going to be harder to see. Ah, nothing there. All right, so we didn't lose anything with that one being all destroyed. This one's got the Ring of Death, and it's also not the DDO. So we'll get through your 72s here shortly. Let's get the giveaway going. So I'm just going to do EOS as the giveaway, and that is rolling. That is now open for entries. So EOS, type that in the chat, and that gets you entered for both EOS 1 and 2. We're going to do, I'll just keep it like normal. We'll do the higher number first. So EOS 2 will happen, and then EOS 1 will happen. And obviously, the winner will get to pick some shuffles. I said obviously. The winner will get to pick their shuffles and add one last prize. So the initial 2550, initial 2550. Cool. So I got that set up. Looks like we got 17 entries so far. We're going to roll that for a little bit. And while you guys are doing that, I forgot KJ in Ohio's already on the wheel, but we got to get Mike Schleiz on the wheel. And then, actually, before Mike, we got to get 74 Deeds on the wheel. There we go. So in case you haven't been here before, this is what I'm doing right now. I was adding names to the wheel. So KJ in Ohio won before on this month, so it doesn't get another add on there. And then we got that guy right there is on the wheel. And then 74 Deeds made the purchase. And then we had the 50 likes winner. So if you're not on this list and you win one of the EOSs, you also get to go on this list. And then at the end of the month, we will spin this wheel until one person is left. And that person will walk away with whatever is in the end of month giveaway envelope. Or maybe they'll run. I don't know. But I'll save it so I don't lose the names in the order that they're in. I don't do shuffles when on this name wheel. It's the order in which you purchase something or won a giveaway. So Chance already takes care of the shuffling, essentially. All right. I am going to open up my spreadsheet. Yeah, the last time I updated my inventory, it was at 116.28. I don't want to see that total value change. And I'm going to duplicate this sheet. And then I'm going to make changes here. And then we're going to change that to 74 Deeds pack. All right, so here's what I do. Come over here to NGCs, price guide, coin melt values. And what I'll do, since I already have all this copied into the sheet, I just hold down Control, come all the way down to the bottom, Control C. Let's copy that, and I'll pop over here, and then change the price. Control V. Boom. Wasn't much of a change. And then I will toy around with it until I can make the price equal 110 or slightly more. So let's say let's grab, because I could easily do like 2 of these, which is too much, which I already know that. Do the math in my head. We got let's do a 90% half dollar, And let's do a Washington quarter. Let's do a couple dimes. That's probably where we need to be at. But I could also take that down to 0, do 2 quarters. Oh no. So I try to get it as close to 110 as possible. I can also come down here and make that a 2. I can take the Morgan out, do like this. There we go. That gets me even closer, so that's $2 over. So I play around with that a little bit. I mean, you could also get an ounce of silver in there plus whatever. Um, but yeah, let's give you 390s and two quarters, 390 halves and 2 quarters for your mystery pack. Now, what quarters are you gonna get? What 90% halves are you gonna get? I don't know. But if I go over here, I want to make sure that that price calculation is still correct. I actually pasted in there. So if I go up to my 90% halves, I see it's at a 28. That's the easiest number for me to remember. The quarters are exactly 14. Dimes are $5.60. But yeah, that's what I do. I come through and just kind of put that together. So you'd be getting $112 silver value based on today's price. And then the shipping for that's probably going to be about $7. Um, materials is going to be about a buck. Well, no, hold on with those. A buck 50, and that's probably rounding up to the nearest 10 cents. So, and then that might throw at this point, a war pickle um, into that for the channel. But I can't always get it like that. I think the last one I did was like 113. Uh, but yeah, that's how I set that up. So we are going to boom. I do have 999. However, I do not currently have 999 for the channel. Um, if you prefer 999, I can always do that as well. Um, yeah, I can always do 999 as well. And I think I'm gonna end up making 'cause that's a whole lot easier to break down to the 110. I'll say you'll get. Um, but before I get into this, I need to know 74 deeds. Do you want your NIFC or do you want to bank it? It's just the one, so I can't trade it in today. William E says, I just want to see your stash. Stuff in my stash is there for a purpose. Uh, and I've taken out a few pieces to be like, yeah, this is one of my favorite pieces or something like that. Um, but yeah, I currently don't have any 3.9s fine for the channel outside of, um, can't even think now. Outside of the fractional, I do have fractionals. The 10th ouncers that I've got on the prize wheel. I've also got like some 3/4, half, uh, little 1 grams. I think I've still got some 6 gram bars left. Um, what was the other thing? I think that about covers. Oh yeah, quarter grams. I mean, there's deep stack, and then there's I like these as art pieces. Um, especially those ones that are, they only made like 1,000 or less. I've got some. I think they only made like 500 of. I need to get with RFT. I do have 2 of his 2023 1 ounce rounds. Um, I'm thinking about doing that for my 500 subs giveaway. However, um, I want to make sure that he's good with that because He's offered to buy his pieces back if you ever want to go sell them and stuff like that. Um, just so he has some of his own stuff again to get rid of, however he needs to get rid of it. Super Nick's got a stack of over 4 million sport cars. Does that count? If they're made of silver, they count. All right, so we still have the EOS rolling. We got EOS 1 and 2 rolling. We'll do 2s and 1s just to keep it stable like we've been doing it. We're going to run that EOS as soon as I finish looking at this bag of 72s. There's not much in there to look at. This is for 74 deeds. Not a whole lot of 72s there to look at, so we'll run that giveaway here shortly. I got 30 people here. I've got 27 in, and I know that Firebid's here but not. So we got 2 people that are not entered yet. So we'll be doing that here shortly. Let me get the chat pulled back up so I can see. But yeah, I'm just going to go through these 72s. Good luck. Hopefully we get you a GDO right here while we're searching. If not, we'll get to your... oh, well, this one was a 72D. Not the no FG. Whoops. We'll get you your stuff out this weekend. But yeah, like right now, if I chose to do your 90% halves, I would have to wait for this weekend. 74 deeds. I've got them. They're just personal rather than channel. If I've got to buy at a higher price, I got to buy at a higher price. That's on me. That's my fault. I could go the other way too, but I mean, I don't have a chance to get to the post office until Friday. Hopefully Friday. We'll see how this how my day goes. So I try to get my appointments as early as possible, but this one's at 10. Which means I can go to the bank and then the doctor, or I can go to the post office and then the doctor. Obviously, I'm going to go to the bank first, so I can make sure I get the halves, because that bank is not open on Saturdays. Oh yeah, we'll get you taken care of, man. But yeah, like with eBay, I don't do like high dollar stuff on eBay. Also, it's not like teeny tiny packages most of the time. And I will schedule pickups with USPS for them to come pick it up off of here. It's just with coins, that can be a little bit more tempting for people, and I'd rather just give that directly to the post office. And I think I talked about earlier with their night drop box, like trying to hit that during the week. There's a lot of times that it's full. So it's just kind of like a wasted trip. And it would be like a 5-minute walk if it wasn't for the huge fence at the back of the property here. I could just cross the train tracks and literally walk directly in a straight line from here to the post office and then back again. But there's a big fence in the way, so I have to drive around. Honestly, it's probably would be quicker for me to walk there if it wasn't for the fence. Driving around, let's see, that's waiting to pull out of here, and then 2 lights, and then it always takes forever to turn left into that post office. Yeah. Probably about the same if I'm being honest. Or if I'm thinking about it truthfully. Every sport has collectible players. That just sounds funny when you put it that way. All right, this is the last of your 72s right here in my hands. Might. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Go back, go back. There's damage to the R, and that's all I'm looking at. Okay. All right, and then 74 deeds. Would you like? Maybe I got it on the right side here. Maybe. It's very minor. I'm not going to count it as a find. There it is. But it's like, it's so hard to pick it up on the scope. Maybe I'm wrong. Oh, maybe I'm in the wrong spot. It's where you can see the reading in the collar, but it's separated from. No, never mind. My eyes are deceiving me. It was definitely the way I was holding it in the light. Okay, my bad. I thought I found another one of those. I was going to see if you wanted it. Oh, sorry about that. Come on, GDO. Come on, GDO? Question mark? Nope. All right. Well, we didn't have a DDO in your 72s, but we can hunt your 71s later. All right. And then, let's see, our other box purchaser, I think actually had more 72s than 71s. But still a decent chunk. Make sure one of those didn't go under there. And then, all right, we'll be doing that EOS giveaway here in just a second. I know that 74 deeds, you had said you needed to look. And I didn't know if you wanted your NIFC, your NIFC 2011 Philly. All right, we're about to do the EOS. Oh, he said he would like the NIFC. All right, sweet. I will get that in your envelope for you real quick. Trying to do a color I haven't done today. Well, no, I don't like using the white ones for this. I guess I'll do this red one. There we go. I've got another package of different colors. I haven't opened it. I think I might need to order more of these. I mean, I've got a ton left. It's just I like to keep the colors different through the whole stream. That way I don't write the wrong thing on the wrong thing. Sweet. Frills Box. So we got your 2011 P in IFC. And then we need to add your got that there. I'm going to slide this in your envelope, and I'm going to see if I got an upgrader just because it's not in the best shape. So if I can't upgrade this, this is what you'll get. If I can, what you get will be flipped and look much better than that. Let's set that off to the side there. I've got the other one there in orange. See, look, today I've done orange, red, yellow, green, and mint green. All right. I appreciate everybody being here, supporting the stream, getting in on these giveaways. We got 28 entries. I'm about to pick the winner of EOS 2, and they're going to have to give me shuffles. So good luck, everybody. If you don't get in on this one, you can still enter by typing EOS in the chat, because that'll still make you eligible for EOS 1. We're just going to choose another winner from this list. So if you add yourself after this, you're still eligible. Good luck, everybody. Picking a winner in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. KCB, congrats. You are a winner of EOS 2. Got your information, so you can send me something as long as it's, or you can send me something if it has changed, but just let me know how many shuffles on the prize wheel you'd like, and we'll get that added. We're going to get you on, while I'm waiting on that, we're going to get you on an end of month giveaway wheel. Sweet. Save that. Back on this, 3 shuffles. Good luck. 1, 2, 3, boom. And you're going to get, wow, this would have been like 5 EOSs or something like that. You're going to get spin again because we're capped on EOS. All right. 3 shuffles on the bonus wheel gets you 1, 2, 3, and it's got to be different than die crack nickel because you already got that on there. I'm running low on those. It's not like I can find these again. I have to get lucky. And it looks like you're going to get a war pickle. That was really close. Let's get your war pickle. War pickle! I just grabbed randomly from the tube. Looks like you're going to get, ooh, it's ugly. Philly minted 43 war pickle. And I'm not sure if you could tell, but it's used.
Hey, how about the pickle? It's used.
All right, 43 Philly. There we go. Congrats again, KCB. All right, got that in your EOS. Of course, when I get the big envelopes out for the EOS, it's all little stuff. And then when I get the little envelopes out for the EOS, it's all big stuff. Crazy how that works. All right, so we still have this EOS to give away. Wonder who's going to win it, because we're picking a winner. All right. Congrats again, KCB. You got 28 entries. We're picking that winner in 5, 4, 3 to 1. Oh, I missed. BH Ringer. Congrats, BH Ringer. Congrats at me. He had it pre-typed, premeditated. Congratulations. I do the same thing. I'm like, type it out. I'm like, it's whoever it is. Try to be the first person to get their name in there. It's a fun little challenge. Oh, all right. How many shuffles would you like, BH Ringer? So there you are. Giveaway winners, 25 likes. KJ in Ohio, 50 likes. Mike Schleiss. EOS 2 was KCB, and EOS 1, BH Ringer. And somebody wasn't in here to say it's rigged. 3 shuffles again, it is. We'll do. Oh, I forgot to add the Indian head scent to KCB. KCB, why did you not call me on that? Look at that. All I wrote was Indian head pickle. Wow, I didn't even write that down. All right, we're not going to do the 3 shuffles yet. Let me fix KCB stuff real quick. Plus IHC Indian head pickle. Oh my God, what's wrong with me? All right, let's get your Indian head scent in there. Nobody called me on it. I did not do that on purpose. All right, you're going to get 1 cent. It was minted in 1907. Congrats, KCB. Now we can get on the BH Ringer. Sorry about that. Moving the thunder around everywhere. All right, BH Ringer, 3 shuffles. Here you go. 1, 2, 3. And I still have to flip up those die crack nickels, which is I'm leaning towards strike through. Oh my goodness! Look at that! Look at it. Look at it. It's a 40% half for BH Ringer. That's like a number of money. If you go to this melt value, it'll tell you that it is 1145. That's a number of money. That's in US dollars, by the way, BH Ringer. I know you're in Canada and y'all use Canada dollars. Congrats, man. So, looks like I just pulled from the top of the tube with these. Still got some uglies. It's a 40. What can you do? Apparently, we only find nice 40s for people like Ron Pierce and William E. They get the nice, pristine 1970 40% half dollars. But there you go. You're going to get a 68 Denver minted 40% half dollar. It comes with a picture of an eagle and a man they call Kennedy. It's your silver artwork. That was a good suggestion, by the way. 1968 D. Kennedy. Oh, and if you want to hear somebody yell about Kennedy's, 6:45 tonight. Sometime between there and like I don't know, 8. You'll see the clip over on Coin and Around. But first, we got Copper Al Coins coming up in just 2 minutes. All right, congrats again, BH Ringer. Let's get you on the end of month giveaway wheel. Oh, wait a minute. You're already on it. All right. Boom. Boom. We got 3, 6, 9. We got 10 people on the wheel so far. But I appreciate everyone being here. I kind of went through like 2.5 boxes today. Not bad. Not bad. Plus, looked up some postal stuff. But I do appreciate everyone being here today. We got to 50 likes again for the first time in a while. BH Ringer came back and said, that's 15.59 Canadian dollars. Nice. Cammy says, it's rigged against me. You win sometimes, Cammy. I think I got some kind of Cammy rule. I don't remember what it was. Uh-oh. William E. I just want to see if Foster's is paying attention. Oh no, I missed it. Oh. I think you're talking about the Indian head sent. All right. Well, I appreciate everybody being here. Thanks for all the support. We'll be back again next week on Sunday, 11 a.m. for another $half hunt. We have one busted box from this week, and we should have 2 boxes that I'll pick up Friday. We'll have those available. Giveaways will be sent out at the end, at the beginning of next month. And if you haven't read chat, you can't win 2 EOSs. You can win likes and you can win an EOS, but you cannot win an EOS and an EOS because I didn't have that rule, and then Cammy won 2 EOSs. Crazy. All right, I hope everybody has a great time. We will catch you in the streams. Right now, let's head over to Copper All Coins. Give that man some likes. Get in on that Wise Owl giveaway, where you get to guess how many silvers he's going to find in the boxes. And you'll, at a very minimum, win an Indian head sent if you win that giveaway. Let's all head over there, show him some love. Y'all take care. Thanks for the love. And we'll see you next time here on Foster's Finds.